Hi, everyone. Today we're discussing the ways that communities and ecosystems can adapt to the impacts of climate change. With sea levels rising and more frequent extreme weather events, it's becoming increasingly important for us to take action to help communities and ecosystems adapt to these impacts. What does climate adaptation mean? It refers to the actions and strategies that communities and ecosystems can take to reduce their vulnerability to the impacts of climate change and to build resilience in the face of these impacts. One way that communities can adapt to sea level rise is by building seawalls or shoreline protection structures. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, global sea levels have risen by about 8 inches since 1880 and are projected to rise another 1 to 4 feet by the end of this century. These structures can help to reduce the risk of coastal flooding and erosion, protecting homes and businesses from the impacts of sea level rise. Another way that communities can adapt is by developing green infrastructure, such as parks, wetlands, and green roofs. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, green infrastructure can reduce the amount of stormwater runoff by 25 to 50% in urban areas. These types of infrastructure can help to reduce the risk of flooding by absorbing and storing water during heavy rainfall events. Communities can also adapt to more frequent extreme weather events by investing in emergency preparedness and response programs. According to the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the number of billion-dollar weather and climate disasters in the United States has increased from an average of 6% per year in the 1980s to an average of 17% per year in the 2010s. This can include things like disaster planning and evacuation routes, as well as training for emergency responders and community members. When it comes to ecosystems, there are a number of ways that they can adapt to the impacts of climate change. One way is through the process of migration, where species can move to more suitable habitats as the climate changes. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, about 20 to 30% of species assessed so far are likely to be at increased risk of extinction if global temperatures rise by more than 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. This can help to ensure the survival of these species and maintain biodiversity. There are many strategies that we can use to reduce our vulnerability to these impacts and build resilience in the face of them. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more environment-related content.